The following podcast should not be misconstrued as legal advice in any way, shape, or form. You'd have to be an absolute idiot to take our advice seriously. I mean, look at us. We're dumb. Nick keeps trying to book flights to the city from Zootopia. Joe's working on a sequel to the musical Cats Called Dogs. We cannot stress enough. Do not take our advice. The listener does so at their own peril. All right, well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
And we are the premier criminal consultants around the Boston area, here to help you with your perfect crimes. Nate, I'm so excited. Today, we have a dear friend of mine, very funny guy, one of the best impressionists I know around Boston. Give it up for Jason Fishman.
Jason Fishman, good man. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Very excited to be here.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely, man. How you doing today?
Pretty good.
That's great. That's great. Yeah,
Was
yeah.
that at the Encore Casino
Yeah,
last night?
you were saying that. Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, but you're not a gambler
I'm
yourself.
not a gambler. I just like desperation.
Yes.
I just like being around miserable people.
Interesting, dude.
I just feed off of that energy.
I'm trying to figure out who you sound like.
Who do I sound like?
You got kind of like Dick Cheney a little bit.
Dick Cheney?
I don't know, maybe like you got this
Do you know what Dick Cheney sounds like?
What's the one? Maybe like like one of those, like you sound like you work for the government, like but in like the '60s, something like that.
I get the old-fashioned element of it.
Yeah,
And I'm deeply untrustworthy. So that is probably the government aspect.
you do. You sound like a grizzled sniper who came back from Vietnam and is like, you got no idea what I've seen. Like your government's
The
lying
problem
to you.
is I can hear my own voice, and now I'm oh yeah, that's I think I probably don't sound like this norm, but when I can hear the voice,
It's
oh, yeah.
beautiful.
In
It's
the
beautiful.
1950s, you would have just crushed it.
Oh
Like,
my God, dude! They would have had you narrating every single film on television.
At least.
yeah.
I was born in the wrong time.
Like, put him on the NBC.
Well, we
Put him
are.
on the NBC. Oh God, dude.
Going right to the top. Yes.
Well, dude, I am glad that we also talked about your name because I was very confused too with the spelling. We just went over this, but it is
For all the listeners, it's officially Jason the normal way. That's how Jason
My name
Fishman.
is spelled first and last exactly how you would think it would be. My Instagram handle is Jason Fishman, which is to me obviously a joke, but no one else got that.
I was like, dude, Jason Fishman. What an interesting way of spelling that.
Yeah.
I had no idea, but no, it's just Jason Fishman.
It's just Jason
I also like how you have this like beautiful pronunciation for how it's supposed to be said. Jason Fishman.
I know.
It's
Very
almost
ethnic.
French. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I wouldn't have taken that for French as a francophone man. I wouldn't have taken that for French instantly. My first thing was like I was like, which is crazy because I just found out you're Jewish. So this is really like there's a big mix
Cat's
up.
out of the bag.
I learned out you're not French and you're Jewish.
I know
the
you're
same
not
day.
French, you're Jewish, but but your name when it's spelled like that, Jason. I thought like I was like Jason, like it was like some kind of like Arabic name. I was like, yeah, Jason. And
I think
was
the
like,
most French
saying
thing about you is
it's not sounding very Arabic when you say it. It's sounding like a different ethnicity, but we're not going
was it could be German on accident.
Yeah, we'll go German.
Or it could
sure,
be.
sure.
Yeah.
Nate will bring you down to his level. You'll find that you're gonna have to fight that tonight. You're gonna have to like resist the urge to join him down in
It's
the basement.
very difficult to resist.
Not roll around in the mud with
I
me.
put you in the elevator with me, and I press the button down, and I hold it as hard as I can. Yep.
But I was gonna say, I think the most French thing about you is you're like, no, it's not French.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's not
That's-
French.
I know
That's not. Yeah, that's not. First of all, and the more francophone of me is that I'm Belgian, so I dislike French people, which is even more French than that.
yeah.
It's very complicated.
Yeah.
I'm a French speaker, but yeah, I would have guessed like some kind of like something like Istan something. You know what I mean? Like like some kind of like
I think there's only stand something
Yeah,
like one of the
Istan,
Kazakhstan.
yeah, like Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, like all those.
I thought you were going Istanbul.
Yeah, I was like, there's only one.
There's only one of those.
Just the front end. No.
Used to be Constantinople,
I was
but
gonna say, first of all, I still call it Constantinople, and second,
You respect our history.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'm a man of history. Joe knows. A man of history.
he also still thinks it's the 1800s. So I don't know.
There's a lot of science from back then that could still be held on to today. But aside from that, I also very much like colonialism, and I've been, dude, real quick. I've been big on the Aztecs lately.
The Aztecs.
Blowing my mind, dude.
Yeah.
It's human sacrifice. Why? so the sun will come up every morning. What a beautiful way to imagine the world when you don't know anything, you know? Like, you're just like, well, thank
We
God.
don't kill this guy. What's going to happen
Yeah, they're
tomorrow?
like so afraid that if they don't kill it, they're like, well, dude, the sun's not
we
going to come up.
can't risk it.
Yeah, exactly. We
Yeah.
got to kick this guy's head down the
Right.
stairs, you know? So,
But I kind of get the logic. Right?
I know, right? Exactly. Like, that's the thing is, like, if you don't know anything, if you're so fucking just like, you're tripping out that you're even here, you know, and you're just
Yeah.
like, okay, well, this guy died yesterday.
Yeah.
So maybe we do it again and it all happens again. You know, who knows?
As someone with OCD, I can relate to that hard. It's like if I don't do the ritual, then everyone dies.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
the sun won't come up tomorrow.
There's just a bunch of people.
Let's say they had like a giant hurricane, right? That lasted like for a week. There was no sun. And then on the last day of that hurricane, they were like, well, we got to kill Marvin. And
like, we're out of food. We'll have to kill Marvin and eat his thigh. And then all of a sudden, boom.
beautiful. It's like 75. It's those post-hurricane days where like just everything's gorgeous. And you're like, well, we can't go back to that.
Oh,
Like,
my God, this is Martin. You really, I guess we're, well, we
go
figured
get
it
Marvin's
out.
brother. Like, I mean, you know, like, I get
Fascinating
it.
stuff.
Can't
dude.
argue with these results.
Yeah.
It's
Fascinating
Beautiful
stuff.
way.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff. So,
And I want to thank the Trump administration for taking us back to those days. You know, like we were getting, we had too much knowledge.
it's
you know?
true that they hadn't quite even invented the wheel yet, which is fascinating.
Was that true?
Yeah, they say they were only a few years from inventing the wheel, just a few years, you know. But they just started to like.
They
where they
had
put
like
them-
squares.
Exactly. They were like, yeah, everything was just, like they love.
What do we
steps,
do with
dude.
this?
They loved squares, dude, which is even crazy. Like, because they also like, I mean, they have like all this stuff that rolls around. I mean, like they're kicking dudes' heads downstairs. You know what I mean? Like they have like some sort of concept of like rounded. You know what I mean?
Right.
But no, everything was in blocks. You know, and so that's the thing is when the Spanish pulled up, you know, they were like. You know, they were at the point where they just about nearly figured out what what the wheel was, and it's because something about like
They just had that pesky wheel. They would have been fine against the Spanish.
maybe they could have beaten smallpox and steel, you know. But
They've all gotten into their minivan and drove away.
yeah, dude. But they say it's because when the like. You know, like human life started in Africa, then it spreads upwards, you know, and they cross through Asia, they cross into the Americas, and the Bering Strait splits. And everybody who's over here just like forgets what's going on over here. And like, you know, they got to come from the cold part all the way down to the hot part. So while they're moving, everybody else here is already set up. So they're like building civilization. They're still like making their way down to where they're going to set up. So that's why they were like at the level they were.
Seems like wheels would have helped them get there.
Yeah,
But what do I know?
I know. And they said that they ate all their horses. Like as soon as like the strait broke, like 100 years in, they were like, "Well, we got to eat all the horses. We got to kill all these horses and eat them." And they were like, "You'd think you'd need them."
Well, otherwise the moon's not going to rise. You know? I mean, it's,
Eat a horse for the moon, kill a guy, get the sun. We all know the rules.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what, they probably wrote that down on some stone tablet.
Exactly,
right?
dude. Which is why when the Spanish pulled up on horses, they were like, "Dude, these dogs are wild, dude. These are the craziest dogs we've ever seen, dude."
You
know
guys
what I mean?
not going to eat that?
Yeah,
Or-
exactly. They're like, yeah, what the fuck, dude? You're gonna eat whatever, dude. It's a lot of meat, you know.
I think I would be pissed off if I found out that everybody else was not sacrificing and not eating their horses in this situation. I'd be like, so I've been just keeping the whole thing running for you guys. Is that like what the deal
I was
is?
like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, are you serious, man?
It must have been crazy when the Spanish pulled up. They're like, wait, you guys aren't killing people to keep the sun up, and you have wheel? Like,
They were horrified, dude. They said
Yeah.
that they were like, it was like one of these things where like they walked in, they were like, so what is this place? And they were like, come, welcome, and let us show you.
Yeah.
And they like ripped a man's heart out of his chest and took a bite of it, and were like, pretty cool, right? And the
I
Spanish
think
were
you're
like,
just
"What the
confusing
fuck?"
this with the second Indiana Jones.
Could have been. Could have been. It's true. Temple of Doom did have some effect on me as a child, but no,
It's
this
not
was
the first time you've confused real life for Temple of Doom, might I add.
yeah, or any other film. It's true. Or any other film. Could be. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But I digress. I'm sorry. That's my.
Yeah, but actually, I mean, speaking of human sacrifice, this is actually kind of a good segue into Jason, your crime, kind of, because it's not. We're not going to sacrifice anybody to raise the sun, but it sounded to me like you wanted somebody to sacrifice something for you. Is that correct?
That's
like,
absolutely correct.
yeah,
So,
yeah. So yeah, you know, we'd like to talk to everybody about their crime, consult them. So we'd love to hear, you know, just what your general idea is.
I need crime consultants.
Yes.
I'm cooking up something big.
I heard.
All right, so, but this stays between us, right? I mean, you're not gonna be blabbing this, right?
Oh no,
course
of course
not.
not. Of course not. We're not going to post this to the whole internet.
Okay,
you know,
perfect.
yeah,
All right.
it's going to be great.
Talk about what, friend? Talk
right.
about what?
Great,
There
awesome.
you
So, I don't know if you've noticed this about me.
Yeah.
Black in hair. lacking hair.
Mhm.
So,
And for the listener, he does not appear to have any hair on his head.
Yeah, I would say he is extremely bald.
Yes.
But he does
Extremely
have a
bald.
full beard. It's kind of a confusing situation.
For everybody on YouTube, you were well aware of this. Anyway.
Yeah,
let's narrate other things in the room happening.
that's right. And if you're on Spotify, please switch to YouTube and follow us immediately. Please subscribe. Thank you.
But yeah, I'm looking for hair. And there's only one man I know who has the right hair for me. And it's John Stamos.
John Stamos, legendary hair.
Beautiful head of hair.
Yes.
So my plan is to steal John Stamos's hair.
Okay.
Now,
That is a
people
good
say,
idea.
how can you do this? And I can say through a hair transplant because I actually got a hair transplant and it failed.
Oh, no.
But I think
I can see that, but
spoiler. I think the issue was one, I got it done in Worcester, and
Dude, you're supposed to go get it done in Turkey, I think. That's what all these fellas say.
This is the issue.
Confusing, but yeah.
Did in Worcester. Second, didn't have John Stamos's hair. I think I transplanted my own hair up top. This is bunk hair. This is no good hair.
Whoa. You have to put somebody else's hair in your head for a hair transplant?
You typically here's
They don't just like seed you up like a chia pet?
so the
Yes.
what they do is they shave the back of your head, then they pluck out individual hairs, then they implant then they drill holes in your head.
Oh my
and
God.
They implant the hair from the back of your head onto your hair.
Oh my
and Your
God.
whole head swells up and it's terrible.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you've been lobotomized, friend. Yeah, I was in my God, dude.
Yes. So, but if I took anti-rejection medication, you can get an organ transplant.
Yes.
So I'm willing to do this.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to take anti-rejection medication for the rest of my life, and I'm going to get John Stamos. They're going to do that to John. They're going to shave his head,
Yeah.
pluck out his hair,
Yeah.
put it on my head.
Okay.
And I'm going to get the best Turkish hair. I'm going to get the guys from Turkey
Yeah.
to come to me.
yeah.
All right. I'm
Dr. Istanbul.
Doctor Istanbul.
Mr. Constantinople himself. There we go. Yes.
So this is my plan: is lure John Stamos in,
Yeah.
steal his hair,
Okay.
put it on my head.
I like that.
And my general concept for how to bring him in is starting a underground celebrity fight club.
I like that.
So, I mean,
I
you're
like that.
barking up the right tree here, fella. That's
Okay.
oh yeah. We're as many listeners know, like me, they are big fans of the UFC. Many of our listeners are very they're ignorant. At least the ones that listen for me, the ones that listen for Joe, I can't speak to, but the ones that listen for me are very ignorant. They're small-minded people, and they very much enjoy a good battle of fisticuffs. Yes, a good fist fight, as I do. I love the UFC. I love MMA. I love boxing. I love I like freestyle wrestling. Okay, I like to watch fellas squeeze each other real hard. Until my brother come in the room and says that that's what he does with his friends, and he gay and everything. So I just like quit doing that.
And that's 20 podcasts in a row where Nate has mentioned his gay brother.
Amen,
Everybody,
Bucky.
that's amazing.
We'll see you soon, Bunky. He'll be in town soon. We'll see you soon, Bunky. I can't wait. But anyway, so I'm a big fan of the fight game, and I love the promotion aspect. The idea that we create our own fight league,
Yeah.
and to then also incorporate. We said C and D list celebrities.
Please.
What better people to make fight? You know,
Because they need this.
Yeah.
I mean, we all watched Celebrity Deathmatch, right? Back
Hey,
in the
of
day on
course.
MTV.
We're doing
course.
the real celebrity.
Yeah, exactly. We're bringing that to life,
this is
which
not claymation.
It's kind of like what Disney is doing with like The Lion King.
We're doing the live action remake of Celebrity Deathmatch.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna watch. It's gonna be awesome.
It's
Like,
gonna be, dude. I'm very much into this. I very much like this idea. Who do you think some of your? I guess before we get into before we build your association, your ring, your sort of your promotion.
Right.
Who do you want on your roster?
For the deathmatch.
Yeah, who do you want on your roster for death matches? Because obviously Stamos is going to be slipped in there.
Stamos, we want Stamos, but I feel like he's probably doing too well financially.
that's the thing is he's like, I think the way we get him though is like he's gonna be the king of these celebrities, right?
So I feel like we need to get this running for a year or two.
Yeah.
With lowered grade celebrities.
Yeah.
Until it's become a thing, and we can offer him such a prize.
Yeah,
that he's
bring him
like,
in for
I gotta do it.
for a
Yeah.
title fight. That's
For
what you usually
title
do.
fight.
Bring him in for a title fight.
There we go.
We'd also have to find out who he wants to fight, you know? Like, is it Dave Coulee? I don't know.
A
Like,
man dying of cancer.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's dying of cancer?
I was like, wait, is he actually dead of cancer?
No,
Like,
possible. I know.
I feel he just got one cancer and now he has tongue. I feel very.
oh
bad
my
for him.
god.
But
Poor
know,
Dave
then-
Coulee. Well,
feel better, Dave Coulee.
isn't he the one that
The Alanis Morissette.
yeah, isn't that about him?
Look, We all have our problems.
Is that really? Is that true, Uncle Joey? That's
Uncle
about
Joey.
Uncle.
Yeah,
that really
you-
is true.
Yeah, you would not have expected that.
No,
Like,
not at all. That's so strange.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
You know that guy?
That's honestly probably some of the first stand-up I ever saw was on Full House.
Really?
Was Joey. And it's like, if you look at my act, it's not like doing voices. It's not.
It's not that different.
It's a terrifying realization I had is that I have become Uncle Joey.
I do like that.
Yes.
You do voices. You're a voice man. What's your best accent? What's your best accent? We'll go accent for accent. Let's go.
Accent or impression?
Accent. It has to be an accent.
You're,
It has
you're
to be
an
an accent.
impressionist.
More of an
More,
impression.
yeah,
I'm a dialectologist. I'm kind of more.
Stop making up words.
Well, I looked it up. It's a person who really likes accents, who studies accents. I'm really into studying accents, you know. And if you just do a little bit of it, it's not racist. So
Well, just do an accent and call it an impression. Then you guys can have an impression off.
there you
It's
go. Which
fine.
one? What country do you want?
The country of Kenya is my most common accent.
Oh.
Do you think we get Obama for the Fight Club? No.
I mean, he's
much
A
too
plus
high
list,
level.
dude.
Much
That
too
guy
high
is.
level.
He's like rich now. He's got like a Netflix deal. It's crazy.
It's true.
Yeah.
I've been working on Japanese. No, I'm.
You were saying Jason earlier. I think he has been working.
It's all he's got. Yeah.
That's all he's got.
I mean, I definitely think we could, obviously Enter the Dragon takes place in like some foreign, it's, he's Chinese, but like, I was thinking like an Enter the Dragon style tournament is a good way to get celebrities involved. Have you ever seen Enter the
No, I've
Dragon?
not. Tell me
Oh my God. It's a Bruce Lee classic.
Okay.
Where it's
An
like,
OG Bruce Lee, yeah.
yeah. And so he gets invited to this tournament that's hosted on an island. One of the other guys who gets invited is like a CIA operative who's infiltrating. There's this black dude with this amazing afro and like disco style of fighting that like.
I think isn't that is that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
No.
it's not
He's in a different Bruce Lee movie.
Okay.
And Chuck Norris is in a different one too. But anyway,
Yeah.
Enter the Dragon is like, if you know that like trope of like it's an underground tournament.
It's like what
and
started
there's
like Bloodsport was the next, it's a precursor to Bloodsport, like Van
Yeah.
Damme and all that stuff. Like, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
like an underground martial arts tournament.
Yeah,
where
to the death.
Yeah,
But-
where-
and
yeah,
we don't
to-
even have to do it to the death. But like,
Kumite.
To the death will be a harder sell, I
Yeah,
think, for some of these celebrities.
yeah,
but-
that's fair.
Well, I mean, it could be quite interesting.
But if we're like, hey, you get to fuck up Andy Dick, like,
Yeah.
who's not gonna show?
Oh, now we're talking.
I guess that's true.
a lot of people would sign up for the opportunity to punch Andy Dick in the face.
That's where I think the ticket is lining up on one side of the roster, the people with the most punchable face,
Yeah.
and then picking the people on the other end who want to punch them in the face the most.
It's like
Yes.
matchmaking in a way.
It is.
Yes.
It's a form of matchmaking. It is, and it's a way of selling the show as well. This is a
Yeah.
rivalry. These are two people that hate each other. You put them in the same room. Oh, the clips, they'll be fantastic.
I
The
would
pre-fight.
absolutely watch Andy Dick fight anybody, just like who didn't
Yeah.
like him. Just I would love to see him get his ass beat.
I would like to see him fight a small, like the guy who played Mini-Me, like a small fella.
Vern
like that.
Troyer?
Yes, I would like to see him fight
Also
him.
dead.
Well, it's too bad. Maybe Brad Williams. I would like to see us or Peter Dinklage, a small man, because it would be because I have no doubt that the small fellow would defeat Andy Dick, and it would be very, very funny. I would love to see Andy Dick be defeated by a small statured fellow.
I would, on the other end of the spectrum, like to see Christian Bale jacked up to Batman size, punch him in the face.
So here comes Jason Momoa. Yes.
That would be good.
Well, it's
People
fair.
would watch that.
I guess Dwayne The Rock Johnson did just train. He may have actually trained to be Mark Kerr in the Smashing Machine, and if he's got some formal training in mixed martial arts, he would actually be a great person to enter into the term. Though he could be too high level.
He's way too big of a star.
It's too bad.
Andy
Yeah.
Dick seems like
Andy Dick
right
is the
level,
perfect, like, kind of.
Yeah.
like-
we need washed up.
Yes,
people.
we need desperation.
Yeah.
We need this is what you like to watch. You want to watch
I'm going to go to
desperate
the Encore
celebrities.
Casino.
Yeah, whoever's performing there, that's who we should hire.
So like Andy Dick, and who's the biggest washed up fella?
What about Tim Allen? Is he washed up enough, or is he still too big of a star?
Probably just
Friend of the pod.
Quite a bit of money.
Friend of the pod, Tim Allen, friend of the pod.
We did offer him cocaine once. He does like us a lot. It's true.
Not an
Big
offensive
friend
man.
of the pod. Won't stop calling me. It's a little annoying, but anyway.
He's got that Toy Story money, so
I guess that's
Fuck,
that's
Toy
the thing is
Story
like
money,
for
dude.
somebody like that, you got to it's like he's got.
I
money
forget
from-
how big he was in the '90s, dude. Tim Allen was huge, man.
sure.
He had Tool Time, dude. That was I remember watching that with my dad. Like watching
Yeah.
Tool Man Taylor, all that
Hell
stuff.
yeah, that show was great, dude.
unbelievable. yeah, dude, that was a great show. My God, but you know, so he would be, I guess, a little too big, but maybe someone from that
I think
era.
we could get Urkel.
Urkel is an
Jamal
interesting
White
one.
or Jaleel White.
Jaleel
Jaleel
White.
White.
He's actually a great actor, but I think he would do this.
Fascinating man. What about Carl Winslow, the father?
We could get Reginald.
Do you know a
He
crazy?
he'd have to be like a trainer.
I would say no. I'd say Carl versus Urkel deathmatch. Who would not?
Now,
Who would not?
do you
watch
want to
that?
know a very fun thing that I heard? It's all alleged about Carl Winslow that had to do with P. Diddy. This is very, very. This is what do you call it? This is relevant.
Go on.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Because of the documentary. Thank you, 50 Cent. Thank you, 50 Cent. Thank you so much, 50 Cent. Friend of the pod.
Do you know
50
about this documentary?
No. 50 made a documentary about Diddy.
Because he hates him so much.
So sad.
He made a 4-part Netflix documentary with like footage going back years. He interviewed everybody in Diddy's life, and he was like,
and it's all the gayest footage of Diddy. Anytime he's like dancing as gay as possible, he's like, you can tell. I can see 50 Cent going, put that shit in the fucking documentary.
there's 10 minutes of people who are accomplished rappers talking about how bad a rapper P. Diddy was. There's
got no
15
talent.
minutes on P. Diddy being a cuck. There's like a lot of
So it's
like.
not even about the sex trafficking. It's mostly just a hit piece.
They
It's,
literally don't
yeah.
even talk about the sex trafficking.
Amazing. It's amazing. There's not even like you forget like you're like what the fuck are they talking? Like it's just about like how fucking gay and shitty fucking Diddy is. It's so amazing. And thank you, 50 Cent always does like. If you ever followed This Is 50, I mean anything he's ever done. Like I remember when Young Buck got kicked out of G Unit.
Yeah.
He called 50 Cent, crying, left him a voicemail. First thing 50 Cent does, yo, this is 50 on YouTube. Check this shit out. This is Young Buck crying. Boom. So sick, dude. But yeah, he makes this documentary and it's fantastic. But anyway,
Yeah.
Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
There was an allegation that P. Diddy had made love to Carl Winslow, that he was one of the men who got Diddy.
Interesting.
I know, isn't that what is strange? Like I was like, you mean the Carl from like
Of
Carl?
all the P. Diddy things, like
yeah.
willing homosexual like encounters are like the least troubling to me. I'm like, oh, that's
Willing, I know, I guess that's fair. It's like willing homosexual encounters are the least troubling of all the allegations that he's got. I know.
Technically, that's not an allegation.
I know.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
It's just, but crazy to think. Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
That would be insane, wouldn't it? Imagine you walk into a party, everybody's dressed in white except for P. Diddy and Carl Winslow wearing nothing because they're making love on a couch in front of everyone for the world to see, drenched in baby oil. I mean, we're like, what sort of world are we living in?
Was the actor who played Winslow the same guy who was the detective in Die Hard, the cop in
Yes.
Die Hard? Yeah,
Correct.
that's yeah.
This
Okay,
guy is typecast.
I'm just picturing him showing up in the like police uniform, like
Exactly, with his hat on. It's
he's like, oh, okay,
Keeping the hat on.
it's doing it for me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this. I mean, but you know, the guy, he's an interesting fella, very interesting. But Carl Winslow versus Jaleel White would be a fun
Yes,
fight.
would watch that.
Very fun fight. I think that's a good one. You could do sort of a.
What about like the Jake Paul guy? Is he the one who like does the
Yes.
fights?
Yes,
like,
Jake-
is that the kind of guy we would want involved in this, or do we want like television night? Is it like 90s celebrity fight club?
well, it's do we have a benefactor on this, or is this just is this just me? Is this the
Well,
three
like,
of us?
so
How we
Here's the
bankroll
thing:
this?
is I think we start small, but like let's say there's a small capital investment. I would go in and sponsor some,
Sure, we could
stuff
get some
here.
money from the pod funds.
Because like what we're doing here is we're gonna. We've already talked about how much we want to watch this product, right? Like, and if you're telling me that there was a trailer up there with Andy Dick getting just smashed in the face, or him getting tag teamed by a couple of Dinklage and some other little fella, like,
Sure.
I mean, people
Dinklage
would
and Brad
be
Williams.
intrigued I
But crucially, I think this is where the marketing is going to be tricky. Is it's an underground fight club, so we can't. The authorities can't know because we're paying everyone under the table.
we'll be on the dark web.
Yeah, there you go.
Dark web streaming,
web.
and you got to have like some sort of crazy token access we give you.
Great. And
Yeah.
everybody has to fight naked.
Yeah, and the more illicit it is, that
Pancration. That's old school.
I'm with if it's on the dark web, they should be naked.
Yeah,
This is
True.
the dark
Definitely-
web.
Or at least like in like like one of those like leather thongs they like fight in Gladiator days or whatever. Was it leather thongs? I don't know what they would wear.
To be honest, it was often that they fought in the nude completely.
Just grease themselves up, right?
Yep,
just with olive oil.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Very likely.
So olive oil will
Italians.
be an expense for us.
Okay.
Like that's just something to write
If
down.
it was not olive oil, it would have had to have been something that was cooked by their mother that they rubbed all over themselves. They're Italian. They are Italian.
Is that or pasta sauce? I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. That or ragu.
Puttanesca.
So we're gonna need a place to hold these fights. Worcester. I mean, you're the Worcester guy.
Yeah.
I feel like
Worcester
can
does
think
have,
of any-
there is a place across the street from the Hotel Vernon called the Electric Haze that hosts amateur professional wrestling matches.
Perfect.
Yeah, and they have a ring in there. It's a boxing style ring. It's not a
like
cage,
that.
so it's not an octagon. But Pride FC for many years held MMA fights in a traditional boxing style ring, a Queensberry rules boxing ring. A beautiful, beautiful location in a very sort of not rugged part of Worcester. 'Cause I guess Worcester's like. It's confusing for me because they say Worcester's rugged, but what does that mean? Have you ever been to the Deep South? Okay, like dude, this is like everybody's always like, oh, it's so dangerous, so scary. What are you talking about, dude? This is the nicest neighborhood I might have ever been in. Okay, what are you saying? What are you talking about?
Nobody has a gun here. It's fine.
That's my thing. That's what I'm like. People are honking their horns at each other like they don't know they can get
Oh
killed
my
at any
god,
second.
yeah, that's
dude.
crazy. The way people interact on the road here just blows my
Insane.
mind. I'm like,
Blow-
I'd get shot in the South for that.
Thank you. I know if you like,
I can I say some. I lived in Knoxville, Tennessee for 4
Oh,
years.
shit, okay.
Some of the most polite drivers because
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
there's the assumption that everyone's armed.
yeah,
There's-
dude. If someone
that is part of it.
it is a
honestly.
big.
I like backed up into a guy who's like, no big deal.
Hey,
Have a blessed day. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
great. Yes.
You got to be careful. You
Yeah.
have to be careful. So Worcester. So like I said, it's like in a. There's like some fun parts to it, so
Yeah,
you might
yeah.
get a little bit of grid outside,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah.
It's a good location for a fight.
I also think we got to find like an abandoned warehouse somewhere, right? Like
that
this
would
has
be more
like
ideal, I think.
yeah, like I
probably,
want
though.
some like leaky pipes in the corner or something, Like if I'm showing up for the like celebrity fights, I want to feel a little dirty in the situation.
Right. In that sense, I guess.
They're like bare knuckle, right? We're not
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not giving them gloves.
No.
you know?
Well, and if we didn't what's it called if we did in a warehouse, we could do like hay bale style, like old like bare knuckles, like I'll
Yeah.
punch her right in your nose kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll punch her right in the twat, you stupid cunt. All that fun stuff.
It's okay because he said it in the accent where that word is not
Yes.
offensive. so.
Exactly. And again, it was just a little tiny bit, so it's not offensive either. So it's all good. But anyway.
All right, now how are we going to reach out to the celebrity?
This is a good question.
Now I'm thinking if we do it as us, they're not going to say yes.
No.
But if we pretend to be an eccentric billionaire,
Mm.
then they'll think they're getting the big bread.
This is where the impressions and antics are going to come into handy,
Yes.
I think. Like, I mean, one, we can just dress you up as an eccentric billionaire because you got the eccentric part down, Jason.
Absolutely.
What era do you think you'd be from? As an like, would you dress like kind of Victorian, maybe?
that is
would be real
eccentric.
eccentric.
Yeah, so it'd be fun, like a
It's
pirate,
old
maybe.
family money.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, hello.
So what we'll do is I'll
John Fishman.
There it is.
I'm John Fishman, eccentric billionaire. Yes. So what we're gonna start
That's pretty good.
We're gonna. I don't know where that guy's from, but we're going to start a Wikipedia page for
Yeah.
Jason Fishman.
Yes.
And we'll link back to other articles we've published.
John
And
Fishman.
love
OBE.
this.
What
Yeah.
are those other British letters that you need to be a knight? Like,
OBE.
Yeah, OBE.
Order of the British Empire.
CC,
Yes.
OBE,
Yes.
QBE. That's Order of Quebec. Yeah, that's a fun one. Yeah.
I'll give you all sorts of letters after your name.
Everything.
Right.
dude.
So we'll set up a Wikipedia page.
Yes.
With my photo as an eccentric
Yes.
British-ish millionaire.
Yes.
Perfect.
Then
Absolutely.
we reach out to these guys. They Google me. My Wikipedia comes up like, oh, this guy's legit.
Yes.
Then we invite them in for
Exactly.
the Fight Club.
We have to have like an intermediary. Like one of us will have to be like the shadowy figure who shows up and says, "My boss requests the presence of your company." It'll probably be Nate.
That would be good.
He's better
Yeah,
with the
it's-
accents.
It's true. Where would you like me to be from?
Wherever you want, buddy.
Well, don't say things like that. Free reign's a dangerous thing.
A
friend.
white country.
Well, all right. Now
Not
you've
Japan.
You've limited me. You've limited me. Now you've taken out my favorites, but nonetheless, I'll. No, well, I'm sure I could.
I think a French would be elegant. I would like a French.
My boss would like to speak with you.
Yeah.
My
I'd
boss.
buy that actually from you.
The rich, eccentric billionaire Jason Fishman.
Sounds
my-
real French. You say like
My boss would like. My boss. He would like to meet with you. Not for sex.
You gotta add that when you're a French guy.
But you have to add that because then I would say, but maybe with me. Because French, that's how they always do. But I wouldn't actually want to have sex
authentically
with them.
French.
I would not want to have sex with them. I would push them away. Ew. Disgusting.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Maybe if you win the Fight Club.
Perhaps
then,
if you
know.
win the Fight Club, someone was you could have sex with someone, but it won't be me. No, thank you.
Yes. So we all right. So we've lured them in.
Yes.
With this charming French guy and the eccentric billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
We're offering them a handsome fee. Now, we don't have this money up front, but we can probably make it when we sell tickets, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We can sell. We'll have to have like a VIP like booster section kind of thing where. Well, I mean, let's just rip off Firefest, honestly, but actually have shit there that people can buy, like you know,
Tents and stuff, and places and toilets and all that.
yeah, we'll have to like find, you know, some island or something we can do this on, or some warehouse with accessible like features.
Island might be a good way to lure celebrities. They really like stuff like that, don't
like
they?
islands.
They
Yeah.
like that. If we got on an island and we did it now, we could do a Brazilian beach fighting style, outdoors on the island, rock circle.
I heard nobody's on Epstein Island right now.
It's true. It's pretty unoccupied. Yeah, I can think of one where there's nobody right now. Nobody with a lot of stuff.
I
Sitting
saw the
waiting.
pictures that the government posted. I
If
mean,
you,
like,
if you squat on an island for long enough, legally it's yours. Right? Back me up.
I guess-
Back me up, lawyer.
It is
Yeah.
true, actually. Depending
knows.
on in general, if you squat at something like I know in Louisiana, if you squat on something for 30 years and nobody like kicks you off of it, you're good to go.
I think
You
for
know, isn't that right?
Pedophile Island, you squat there for a few months. It's
Yeah.
yours. I think.
or do you know about like Sealand off the coast of England? It's this like old abandoned, I want to say it's like an oil rig or something like that. But this guy moved out there and declared it like his own like territory, basically.
Nation?
He was like, yeah, we're a nation state of Sealand, and like says he is like a separate like
Awesome.
territory
Awesome.
from England because of like some sort of, you know,
Good for-
antiquated law. But like
exactly based on there's been a couple people in history who've tried to pull off moves like that where
Yeah.
they like find like
sovereign
find,
state stuff
There
or
was-
whatever.
dude. Oh my God! I just read this. There was two guys that just one of them was like 21, the other one was 20. They
Yeah.
decided in high school that they were pedophiles. Okay, so,
Yeah.
which means that they love children. Okay, just
Yeah,
for the
we're
people-
aware of what the word means.
for people who don't know who are listening. Like I said, they're
It's
not
not actually what it means either, but
They're
anyway.
they're not always intelligent, the listener. They're small-minded people, so I like to inform them, at least the ones that listen for me again. But anyway, nonetheless,
Nate is the only one who listens for Nate.
that's the only one. It's only me. It's just me. I listen every week and go,
I'm funny.
I am hilarious. Look at that. And say, no one will cancel me. Anyway, so these two guys, they were pedophiles, right? And they decide, they get together, and maybe they met at some kind of pedophile meeting, I don't know, or high school. But they met, and they go and they decide they're going to take over an island off the coast of Haiti. It starts with a G. I forgot what it was. It was a small island, all right? And they're like, we're going to take over this island and make it our own country, and we're going to kill all the men, and we're going to make all the ladies and children our sex slaves.
Oh,
right?
these guys just got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
No,
text
did you read about this?
recent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These were some,
What?
Yeah.
They were-
The FBI busted these guys because they had a plan to go like invade this Haitian town.
Yep.
One of them was like training in one of the military branches.
So one had made it to the Air Force, and he
Yeah.
was in the Air Force training, and he had asked to be stationed in Washington, D.C. so that he could try to recruit the homeless for their army.
Yeah,
And
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
This guy had a crime. in
I know.
mind.
I mean, but these guys really were.
They were not good guys.
No, they were not good guys.
If only this guy was on the podcast.
I know,
Because you could have helped so much.
I mean, we could have definitely figured out a better
Don't
plan.
do
than
this.
Do not do this. This is not good. But the other guy, he went first.
This
to,
isn't funny at all.
Yeah, dude, but the other guy, he went to some branch. It wasn't quite the military, but it was like maybe like the police, and like instantly was kicked out for being shitty. They were like, "You
Yeah.
suck." So then he went to the.
Anytime somebody gets rejected from the police, I'm like, there should be a list of those people
right.
that were all like, it's like the sex offenders list
That's
or
what I'm saying,
whatever.
dude, put him in prison right now. Dude.
Rejected from being a cop. I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to know who that guy is.
Put him in jail, dude. It'll happen any day now. Okay, any day he'll do something wrong. Put him in jail. But anyway, they so then he goes to the fire department. He gets kicked out of that too.
Wow. Can't even
And
make it in the fire department.
Yeah, just-
Actually, that's harder.
he could. There was a couple where he would like do stuff like that. He wouldn't make it. But anyway, the FBI like grabs him and is like, "All right, words." So we know about all this stuff because we've been reading your text messages, and they're like, and they had child porn too. So I mean, they're like totally fucked. And they're like, what were you thinking? Like, do you know how many people are on this island? How many people do you think's on this island? They're like, I don't know, like fucking 20. And they're like, there's 80,000 people on this island.
Yeah.
You idiots.
Yeah.
And what the fuck are you? Yeah.
Yeah, and they were gonna like recruit homeless people to be their soldiers or something, and like go to. Yeah, it was an insane plan. Like, absolutely not
Remarkably
something I would
stupid.
recommend.
Yeah.
Why they didn't just go to the empty island? Like, where'd they
Yeah. Say they could have just gone to
We're
Epstein's. I know. My God, dude. It's sitting there fucking vacant. It is true that I hadn't thought about that. That's a vacant island. Nobody's sitting on.
And I think if we tell the FBI, like, look, nothing weird. It's like, this is like.
Look, it's just a bunch of celebrities going to
this is
Epstein's
like-
Island.
yeah.
What's the
Well, this
worst
is
that
like-
can happen?
Yeah, probably nobody.
But
fucking
like,
nobody.
by
Yeah.
comparative, this is like wholesome, really.
I mean, it is like,
Yeah.
yeah. Ooh, and we can get the celebrities that actually went to Epstein's Island as some of the people who like get involved in the Fight Club.
Not that
Like,
yeah,
They
Chris
know
Tucker.
the way.
Yeah, exactly. We'd show up and Chris Tucker would be like, "I've been here for 3 weeks."
Bill Clinton. What the hell? Can have an ex-president's wing. That'll be great. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Billy, I guess he's up in those files a lot. He would be. I guess he's.
I mean, Prince Andrew's pretty desperate these days.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what I mean. A couple of those guys have fallen from grace so hard they might be able to.
We can get D-list celebrities and disgraced celebrities.
I think disgraced is definitely
Definitely.
something we should look to exploit.
Right. But
Yeah.
of course, we don't want it too negative because we do want to get John Stamos there.
Yeah, we need to. That's fair.
Unless
that's
we
right.
ruin John Stamos' reputation.
Okay.
I've seen him.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I saw John Stamos be the. I don't think he's worried too much about his reputation. I saw him use the drummer. I think
the
maybe,
Beach Boys, right?
They had him maybe in a Kill Tony show. He was a drummer or something like that. They had him.
John Stamos?
Yeah, it was something like that where I was like, John fucking Stamos is the drummer for this thing. What the hell? It was like a Kill Tony special, one of those, something like that. But I was like, yeah, but yeah. So I don't think he's too worried about that aspect.
I mean, he's got that Full House money. I mean, I'm sure he's
That's
lit.
fine, yeah. He was
Was
on,
he in the Netflix thing they did, the sequel? I don't.
Of course he was.
Yeah.
Fuller House?
Yeah. Did you watch Fuller House?
I've seen a few episodes.
I mean, one or
Jason's
two.
like, I'm gonna tread lightly here. Like, yeah, one or two, whatever. No, I don't binge watch it every Monday. Like,
Is that that's the one with where they redid Full House where the children are grown up and
That's right.
everything?
Yeah.
Interesting.
imagine if you took Full House and neutered it even further.
Yeah.
That's like what they did.
But it's actually a deeply sad show in a way because hear me
Go
out.
on.
Okay, because the original premise of Full House is Bob Saget's wife dies tragically, hit by a
that's right.
drunk driver or whatever, and then
Yep,
then he and his buddies have to raise these girls.
Mm.
Then this generational curse happens again,
Oh.
and DJ's husband dies, and now they have to help raise her children. It's like that's twice.
Did you guys like
Horrifying.
grow up on an Indian burial ground? What
That
is-
this just keeps happening.
Yeah, what is going on in San Francisco?
Did you guys just get a divorce?
Yeah,
Like-
right. Yeah.
Fascinating.
crazy.
Okay, I didn't realize that. Is Kimmy the horrible one? Is she still on the show?
Kimmy moves in. She's the Uncle Joey character.
Okay.
And then Stephanie comes back
And is
as,
she
as
the-
Jessie. She's like the cool aunt. And then Michelle is not there because the Olsen twins are retired from acting.
Yeah, they got that money,
Yeah,
dude. They
they're
got,
fine.
they're like billionaires now.
Yeah,
like,
dude, they're like deep in the cocaine world. They're like hanging out.
I mean, they do look skinny as shit.
Yeah,
Every
they're
time I see
great.
them, I'm like worried about them.
How,
legitimately.
how often do you see the Olsen twins?
Not as often. Like that also freaks me out. Like, what are they up to?
It's almost scarier when you see one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're like, oh my God.
They do
that's
kinda
an
look like
Olsen
vampires
twin.
these
Yeah, you're
days.
like,
Like-
the Olsen twins are here. It's scary, dude. It's terrifying.
Yeah. If you told me they had found some horrific secret to immortality, or they had like paintings that were aging of themselves in the attic, I would absolutely believe that about the Olsen twins. You know, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
God, dude. I mean, maybe in that sense you could pull them out of retirement for the fights.
They've got all the money in the
No,
world.
they're never
man.
going to do that. They're never
I
going to
mean,
do that.
it might be. You got to remember, for some of these people, it might be fun. You know, it might be fun that they're looking for. You
I
know,
have this
like
weird feeling they might want to like sponsor the fights for some reason.
Yeah.
Like the Olsen twins, they have this like look in their eyes. Like I secretly think they're pretty evil. I don't know why. I have no
feel like
proof
they
of this.
may have not had any joy in their lives for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And this might be the only thing that sparks
I
the
mean, like-
tiniest glimmer of hope.
What?
Yeah,
Do
I
y'all
can see
know-
that.
I mean, child stars. Obviously, they don't have any happiness in their life. Have you not seen anything on VH1 about those kids from the 80s, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, I follow everything that Corey Feldman does. Every time that guy touches a guitar and gets on stage, I'm watching, okay? And he's having a mental breakdown on stage every time, you know, and that's why I'm watching, you know, and it's because he was a child star.
Do you think we could get a network of child stars to sponsor this, where the celebrities that were fighting were the ones that had wronged them on their rise?
Yes.
To fame.
Yes,
Ooh.
they
Do you
love
think
that stuff.
I could see Macaulay Culkin being into that?
Yeah.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah. Any one of those Brady Bunch fools.
Olsen twins would probably have a list for sure.
Definitely.
And then we do like our job is going to be like kidnapping them Saw style in some horrifying way where they wake up and we're like voicing over like, you will be murdered now if you do not fight. Like,
so you must fight for your life. Yeah.
Right, so we're getting like Drake and Josh to beat the shit out of Dan Schneider on the island.
They are absolutely involved in. Dude, this
Okay,
is
great.
actually like kind of like super fun. Like I would like this is
Yeah, dude.
And
my
to
kind
do
of
this
vigilante
on
work.
Pedophile Island, but reversing it.
Yes.
Because now we're beating up the pedophile.
Yes.
The pedophiles
This
getting
is
beat up by
called-
the very people they pedophiled many years before.
It's very rare that crime and art intersect in this way, but I'm very proud of us.
This is a public service.
This
Yeah.
is exactly.
And I think the Olsen twins would bankroll this.
I think they would. I think they're like. I think they definitely have some people they have vendettas against for sure.
Because they're actors.
It might be John Stamos for all we know.
A best case scenario, John Stamos is a piece of shit, and then no one cares when we beat him senseless to steal his hair. That would be.
Just for like 10 years, John Stamos was like yelling at the Olsen twins about their acting on like Full House. Like, you think you're gonna make it acting like that? You're shit out there.
I got hair like Elvis. Yeah, exactly. I'm a hot guy.
I'm Uncle fucking Jesse.
I'm a hot guy. They're going to put me on ER after this. What are you going to do with your lives? You kids?
Have you ever been to Graceland?
No.
Do you know who narrates the audio tour?
Is it?
John Stamos.
No way. No way.
Is there anything
Are you
he can't do?
serious?
I'm dead serious.
The only thing I know about Graceland is there was that thing where like Elvis fired a gun at somebody from the grounds of Graceland.
It's not the
but-
TV. He broke his. He shot his TV.
Yeah,
out.
I think it was something, but there was one where there was like it might have been a road rage incident that ended at Graceland where he like ended up and he like fired a gun in somebody's direction or something. I can't really remember. But it was around the time.
It's just
where-
Elvis being Elvis.
Yeah, no, it's like around the time that like whatever Nixon or Reagan or whoever it was had like given it. I think it was Nixon. Gave him the badge and was like, "You're a special agent for the Drug Enforcement." I don't even think it was the DA. It was like the Drug Enforcement Corporation or something.
There's a-
I am.
Did you guys watch that movie with Michael Shannon where he's Elvis? It's like Elvis versus Nixon or something, or Elvis and Nixon.
Oh, I think Spacey plays Nixon.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's good at being a creep. I gotta tell you.
Another one that would be great for the island as a beat up person is Spacey. Yeah, you could get him. You get the little redheaded
And
guy.
that
He's
dude
desperate.
needs money.
Did you
Yeah.
see him singing in Israel, like at that
It's
like
so
banquet? It's really bad, dude.
Yeah.
What?
He's doing like a lounge singer thing now in like
Cyprus, maybe?
maybe it was somewhere in the Middle East.
In
Yeah,
Cyprus?
It was
No, not to die. Not to die. Too sleepy to do anything to die. It's Cyprus.
It's
I have no
It's
idea.
a deep. I have no idea what people from Cyprus sound
That's
like.
what
so
no, dude, I
would
know
defer to you. Yeah.
because of being in Europe all the time in Belgium. So he said, no, not to die.
We'll clip that. We'll get some reactions. Like I'm just curious now. Like it's gonna be a bonus clip. Like, hey, is this accurate, Cyprus?
Not to die. No, not to die. Not to die.
But yeah, no. Kevin Spacey's like look up the clip. It's really sad. And if you like to see people suffering, it's like wow, man, you won an Oscar.
And he goes and he's so I mean the fall from grace. There was that thing where he like did that weird apology where he was like
Doing
the
the-
character from the thing. And he was like, I apologize for nothing. I'll fuck you in the face.
That's not an apology, Kevin.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin, hey, what did we talk about? You're saying sorry. He's like, I'm sorry. Well, one more take. Probably the 50th one. They were like, this is close enough. We're just gonna have to roll with it. You know, fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, I could also like see this being a way to rehabilitate your career almost. Like if you like win the celebrity fight club, like
or if you get a pummeling.
Yeah.
I think because it's like
Yeah.
you've been because we talk about people get canceled and we say how can we bring them back into society? And
True.
I think it's a public flogging.
that's actually probably
think-
true. Because I mean, like Louis back, right? But
Louis
like,
back, but it's, I certainly feel like a certain unease about like supporting him. But if I saw,
Oh, I saw him the other day at the Orpheum. It was great. It was wonderful. I have no front of the pod. Front of the pod again.
it's like he was masturbating in front of me. It
Yeah,
was
no,
great.
he was
I loved
jacking
it.
off. The women were fleeing the area very quickly. It was a lovely show.
Wonderful.
It was very
right,
fun.
but it's like it's a little weird with it. But I
It
feel like
is.
if the women he jerked off in front of got to beat the shit out of him on
Yeah.
an island,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we're good.
That's interesting,
Yeah.
actually. Like they
Yeah.
get like a non-lethal poles or something they can smack them with, like a quarter staff.
That'd be it. Everybody take a quarter staff and beat the fuck out of
Louis, like honestly though, if that had happened, I think he would have come back a lot quicker, right? And like people would have been like, Louis got the shit beat out of him. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, they're like, damn, dude, you kind of went through it. Yeah, poor fella. You know, it wasn't that bad. You know.
I actually like wonder like how This might actually work. This might be a genius idea.
I know.
This has gone so far afield from the original idea, but this
No,
is
we're still going to get John Stamos' hair for you. Don't
right,
you worry,
don't
buddy.
worry.
Okay.
And now,
But we're doing good now.
But to be
along
honest,
the way.
and now that you said you were talking about benefactors,
We're going to do
and,
so
like,
much good. We're going to do a little bad and steal John
That's like-
Stamos' hair. Don't worry.
I think rather than getting child stars to fund this whole thing, you could actually, because there is one celebrity, if you will, celebrity who actually loves the fight game. And I know because I watch the fights all the time. Mark Zuckerberg is obsessed with
that's
UFC
true. He
fighting,
does
and
do
he's
that.
like a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, I think, something like that. He's itching for the chance to fist fight anyone.
Also
He's-
has no morals or ethics.
Exactly.
That's-
And he would, if you told him, hey, dude, you can like have your pick, you just fund this whole thing. I mean, that's how we fund, that's how we get it in. That's how we get the money for this. Then we have the other people, we have a whole lineup, a whole roster of people.
Yeah.
The idea of the pedophile gets beaten up by the person that they wronged, boom, 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 or the person that they diddled, terrible stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that, Stamos goes, hey, what's going on over here on this funny little island that I used to never want to go to? That I hope no one ever finds my name on a list.
I never wanted to go to.
that I never ever meant to go to.
Twist my arm, Jeffrey.
We got to start destroying John Stamos's
Yeah.
reputation.
Are
now.
we sure that John Stamos wasn't in the
sure he wasn't
Epstein
in
files? Like,
I guess we'll never know.
I guess
There's
we
no way
don't
to
know 100%, right? We don't know yes or no
We
because they
can't
haven't been
know.
released yet.
There's
so
no way we'll ever know.
So theoretically,
It's
interesting.
true. It's
Interesting. It's interesting to hear that about John
Interesting to hear.
Stamos.
Anything's possible.
Yeah. Who
Anything's
knows where these
possible.
rumors start? Who knows? Who knows?
No evidence may be evidence of something, in fact, which is not a legal
And
thing.
he's a lawyer.
Yes.
So-
So
And that doesn't work in a courtroom, but it will work in a podcast when you got three people sitting at a table in a lovely little house in Roslindale. But anyway, God damn.
now John Stamos knows where I live. Fuck. It's not good.
Your assassination coordinates.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Right. I guess. I mean, I don't know about that because he's Greek, right?
Yeah. Jesse Katsopoulos.
I don't know of any Greek doing assassination. Alexander the Great, he was pretty prolific. He killed a lot of fellas, banged a lot of fellas, killed a lot of fellas, banged a lot too. He made love to men.
His senior guard was all like men that he had sex with, right?
Was that what it was?
Yeah. That was like, well, you're gonna die for somebody that you really like having sex with.
I think that's good. That's good.
Yeah. It's
Like,
true.
listen, you are going to love me.
And they did.
I guess, that's fair.
Again,
that's fair.
good use for olive oil. So
One more use for the Greeks.
we're gonna have a lot of olive oil expenses. in this
God, dude. Now, so we've gotten we got the fight set up. Let's say we've got
bankrolled by either Zuckerberg or the Olsen twins. So we've
Yes.
got that.
we got a tandem. We got a partnership between the two of them.
How badly do you think Zuckerberg wants to fight Musk? Because I was like kind of sad when that didn't happen.
They tried to set it up as like a thing, maybe on Flow Grappling one day. We'll see, but it's possible that would be the fight to bring in the Zuck man, and then after that, you get Stamos. Who would you need Stamos to fight, or would you have him be like an announcer? Like, what would you have him do?
See, I mean, so for the stealing his hair, ideally he would lose a fight, knocked out,
Yeah, clean knockout.
and we take him to the side, and then that's where we get my Turkish hair transplant surgeons.
Yeah. Oh, we still need to talk about the Turkish hair plant stuff.
true.
I have so many questions about that.
So
But
we need to get the best Turkish hair because this is an experimental procedure because they never put someone else's hair on your head.
this is interesting to me because Turkey is legitimately known for being like the place to go for hair transplants, right? Like, is it all cosmetic surgery or is it just hair
They
transplants?
specialize in hair
Yeah,
transplants.
and it's very
transplants.
odd because I never would have ever thought that because like not to say, but like they go through like these crazy like
Have you ever seen a Turkish man? I mean,
they do have a lot of hair. They're a hairy bunch,
but not on their head, you know?
but not
You gotta move it around.
You gotta take some from the back, place it on the scalp. Yeah, exactly.
Do we actually like know why it's Turkey? I have no idea.
Maybe it has to do with that. Maybe they were like, well, we've got a lot of hair around us, but none up top. Maybe we figure out a way. It is a good question, but they do seem to have really cornered the market. It's like a thing where like everybody goes to Turkey to get their hair.
I think they have like some. I think I read that was like some regulation that they're lax on, and it's so close to Europe that like Europeans can go there.
So I will say this: I mean, for American hair transplants, there's a limit to how many grafts they'll put on at one time. Like they can't, because they're worried about losing blood or something.
They don't want you to die just to have hair.
Yeah, so they can only take so much and put it on. But I feel like Turkey, they'll put way more on. Like
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, I guess that's very. I wonder if. I hope that's like they have like a big black market problem too. Like in Belgium, they have like the beef trade is really big. Okay, so like one of the biggest like problems and criminality they have is the underground beef, steroid, and hormone trade. So it's like this. This is a big problem now. Now all the cows are walking around, they're beefed up like Schwarzenegger, and it's crazy. They're the biggest cows I've ever seen. But you may have the same problem where they're like, like in Turkey, where they're blasting hairs in your head, and you're like, and where did you get this again? They're like, not from a goat, like you say, well, from a man, yes, a big man, lots of hair.
But I think a lot of Americans go there because I think the quality of the transplants are good, and also they're cheaper comparatively than in America.
I would imagine
that makes sense.
So you see all these videos on like YouTube or Instagram of like all these bald men on Turkish airline flight. Like it's just all bald.
But
guys.
not on the way home.
No, and then it's even on the way home, they're all got like diapers on their head. Because he bleeds for days. I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah, you had a failed
one.
transplant, right?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
And so, do you mind me like?
Yeah.
So, did you go bald at a young age, or
I was going bald. I started losing my hair in college.
Okay.
And then I'm like, well, this isn't good. And then, but then I had a girlfriend at the time, so I'm like, all right, I'm good, like whatever. Yeah. And then we broke up, and I'm like 28 years old, and I'm like I need to do something, So just went into like a full panic.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah.
So then I got the transplant, but they said if the transplant to make it work, you got to take something called finasteride, which is a drug you can take that actually helps your hair stay. And
They sell it on Hims or something. I see commercials for it.
Okay.
But there's a chance that your dick stops working if you take finasteride. So then, and I read this story about a guy who he took finasteride, then his dick stopped working. Then he stopped taking finasteride, his dick still stopped working. Then he got really depressed, and then he got so depressed he walked in front of an Amtrak train. And then when I read that, I said, I'm not going to take finasteride.
Jesus.
If I take this stuff, my dick's going to stop working. I'm going to walk in front of a moving train.
Right.
And
the sad thing is, right when that train was coming, he got hard, actually. That
just needed the thrill of the chase.
Thrill of it. Yeah.
I made a huge mistake.
Jesus.
So I'm like, I can't take this drug. So I know a lot of people who are on it and they're fine, but I'm like, I can't. I'm not going to do it. So so you take it, and it's like it looked okay for a while, and then the rest of my hair fell out, and it got so thin, it just wasn't worth it. So
gotcha. You just shaved it off.
But if I got that John Stamos hair,
I mean,
you get it plugged in by Dr. Mashan. Yeah, dude, that'd be pretty cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I think now, do we just bring in the Turkish guys? I guess they'd be operating illegally probably because they're not licensed in the U.S.
Yeah, or Epstein Island.
Oh, you're right. International law.
And actually, Epstein Island had a bunch of weird, creepy medical suites in the house.
Yeah.
So this is probably, they're good to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's probably already a Turkish hair transplant doctor at Epstein Island.
Yeah, dude, I know. I'm going to say, he has a suite right next to the abortionist. Yeah, exactly. God,
well, there's a whole Turkish hair clinic here. That's
fascinating. It's crazy.
So we either bring them in or they're already there.
Yeah.
And then ideally Stamos is out.
Yeah.
Then I don't know if he'll just naturally be out or we drug him and then.
There's this other thing where we just hire the Beach Boys to play like one of the fight nights.
That's actually not a bad idea. We have him as a musical act. He comes out there. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson steps out, punches him square in the face. He gets knocked out cold. We drag him to the back by his feet, shave all his hair off, put it on your head, call it a day.
Why would we pay Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to do that? That's such an expensive knockout. I mean, like this is like poor consulting.
Like I said, it has to. He's trained. He's trained.
He's not trained.
Mark Wahlberg is also trained. The movie The Fighter.
Mark Wahlberg is good at punching people.
And he's done
also
also
Vietnamese.
I guess that's true.
And 80.
I guess that's true. And who else is punching?
Vietnamese, Greek. What's the difference?
What was it? Who was it that used to punch reporters all the time?
Sean Penn used to.
No, Russell Crowe. I was thinking Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe. Yeah. Come here, you fuck. Yeah.
I'll show you what's what.
Get that camera right out of my face. Whack.
You said you couldn't do accents. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good, dude.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a white guy. You're fine.
It's a white guy. It's fine.
I say were you being a Tonga man from Australia? I was like, well,
God
there you go. They call that being I think what do they say? They call that being, or maybe it's Aboriginal that they say where you're like they call that being a black guy, and you're like black, but they're not from Africa, and they're like, yeah, he's a black guy, and you're like, But this is confusing. What do you call black people? Like it just but that was just something I noticed one time I saw.
Probably just call them black people. I'd
I
imagine.
know. It's just like I was like, wow, this
Just
is really
a more encompassing definition.
very all-encompassing term you got here. Cool, interesting, well, fun.
Real enlightened place.
It's very well, sort of. I guess. Yeah, they have a long history of killing all those.
Nate
people.
has a lot of fans in Australia.
It's friends of the pod. Friends of the pod.
Real small-minded, prejudiced people.
Oh, I do
love this pod.
An entire colony set up by former prisoners is something that really speaks to me. That's something that makes sense to me. I like the idea of it. So good people. What can you do?
Okay, great. So we have our celebrity fight club. We have the sponsorship.
Yep.
We have two ways of getting John Stamos there. Who would John Stamos like? Who's your ideal fight for John Stamos there? Just for like,
because we want him to lose.
Yeah.
But we want it to be someone who he'd want to fight.
Yeah. Trying to think about like what would really piss John Stamos off.
I know.
Like,
Well, you know what?
I mean, the Beach Boys and the Beatles always had a rivalry if McCartney's around.
Yeah, he's a little old to be throwing a knockout punch, though. Is there any? It is true that I know that the Greeks and the Turks have like a specific dislike for each other.
This is why the Turkish hair transplant guys are like, yeah, we'll steal this guy's
Yeah, exactly. So it would get
This
but I don't
priest
know of any
motherfucker,
Turkish.
I know, like some Turkish NBA players.
I know Turkish UFC fighters, but they won't take a celebrity fight like that. They won't risk injury.
Also, technically not celebrities.
That's true. Yeah, barely. If that. Yeah, they make like $5,000 a fight. There's no way. Yeah, 3 times a year. That's not a celebrity. Yeah, they make. I make less than that doing stand up, but less than that. Yeah, less than that.
We all do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who would be a good? Oh, what about like Jackie Chan or something? He's too big of a star, but somebody who can like really hit,
Shit out of him.
Yeah, you need somebody. I guess it's fair that you would need somebody who presents small, but hits hard.
So part of this is Nate's going to need to train. I think somebody. We're going to have to like lure Jesse
need a ringer in there. Yeah.
You know what? Y'all know
John Stamos. I called him Jesse.
Brian Callen, the comedian, is from Mad TV. He trains in boxing. He's a trained boxer, but he appears to be a small man.
Who was he on Mad TV?
He would do this thing where he had the really big ears. He's a friend of Joe Rogan. I would doubt that. I doubt that he would know him. He does the fight companions and stuff like that. But he is.
Oh, Joe Rogan would sponsor the hell out of this thing.
I know Joe Rogan.
But don't want to get into bed with him, but
I don't know. He would throw a mean, whatever, spinning back kick to the face, But if you wanted a true punch, I'd say Brian Callen would be a good one, or someone like that who's a former fighter. Brock Lesnar, he was
and we need them to be celebrities.
I was thinking maybe like a WWE guy or something.
I'm thinking Kirk Cameron. Do you remember him?
Yes.
From
this
Growing Pains.
Very Christian.
Yes.
Kirk Cameron.
So I'm thinking rival 90s sitcom.
Is he the guy that diddled all those people from Seventh Heaven? That's Seventh Heaven.
No,
that's a different guy.
That's a different one. That's a different one. Okay.
No, Kirk Cameron was the son on Growing Pains.
Okay.
Kirk Cameron is a good call. Like that's the right level of.
He's washed up.
Yeah.
But could come in hot with the right hand.
Come in hot. I think.
Yeah.
And he thinks the Lord's on his side, I think.
So he's going to be throwing some haymakers.
It's very popular in the fight game for you to thank the Lord, whatever one you pray to. They love to do that. They love to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kirk Cameron will do that for sure.
So Kirk Cameron, this fellow from Seventh Heaven, who's not a pedophile.
Yeah.
Growing Pains?
Growing Pains.
Totally different show.
Still not a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like to point out.
Kirk Cameron's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Savage from Boy Meets World?
Ben Savage.
The guy with the mole from Goldmember. Yeah,
that was his brother, Fred Savage.
Yes.
That's Ben
Years.
Savage. Ben Savage is the other one.
I mean, I think Stamos would fight either Savage.
Yeah.
Maybe both.
Maybe both at the
Fred
same time.
Savage directed a bunch of episodes of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Isn't that crazy?
He's actually a pretty successful director in general these days.
So crazy. Yeah, exactly.
So we won't be able to get Fred. He's got shit going on. I don't think
fair.
Ben's doing anything though.
Ben tried to run for Congress, I think.
Really?
And I'm guessing it didn't work.
Well, I don't know anybody who's in Congress, but I doubt it would be him. He's not one of them, is he?
I would vote for Mr. Feeney, but that's it. Like I'm not.
I might vote for
That's a dated joke. Okay.
Yeah, that's from Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Was he in Boy Meets? Was he Corey in Boy Meets World?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I
And
thought.
now Nate's on board.
I got it. Now I got it. Now I figured it out.
I know who he is.
It's like what we've been talking about for the past 5 minutes.
Sometimes I do that. I spend time trying to figure it out, but I'll get there. I always do. I just watch, I think real hard, and then I find it. You know, sometimes you got to think. Well, you've got it's a great plan. We get them knocked out.
Yeah, and I think we just have like a backup syringe with knockout.
Hit him with
something
some
we can hit.
Percocet and just anything. And just hit him with something, make him a little loopy. We knock it all off his head. He wakes up none the wiser.
One of the bedrooms at Epstein Island has a trap door that opens from the closet or something, so you can sneak into the room undetected. Like that's just basic Epstein stuff.
Definitely,
Like,
probably has another trap door. You beat on the wall hard enough, has a bunch of syringes that fall out. Yeah,
you probably won't even have to find the drugs.
Using the existing architecture of Epstein Island for justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
For those who were attacked by people they trusted, and
Yes.
for those without hair.
Yes.
I think these are, some would say, the two greatest afflicted groups.
Jason trusted his hair and it attacked
and it
him.
betrayed me. And I trusted John Stamos.
That's right. It abandoned him. It's really it rejected him. God damn it. Yeah. God.
That's funny.
Jesus Christ. Well, no, that's
Justice for me, justice for everyone.
Yeah, no.
And if this goes well, we can lure in other celebrities and we can get other bald men.
Exactly. Like, the bigger we get, the more access to great hair we'll have.
true. What other hair would you like these men to get a hold of?
I don't think we need to go after this hair.
Very
Thank
kind
you
of
so much, sir.
It's very kind of you to say. It's very kind of you to say.
Yeah,
It's very kind.
I've said this a lot. I've said Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, the Boston bomber, that guy, great head of hair.
Oh, yeah.
And really, what's he doing with it? He's in prison. I mean,
True.
Yeah. This
I
is true.
think if you commit an act of terrorism, I should get your hair.
I think that's
Yeah.
fair.
Well, I think the victims of the Boston bombing should get the first pass at the hair.
That's
Like those impacted should get first dibs.
Yeah.
But as a Boston resident, I think
you were traumatized. And
I was in Tennessee at the time, but fine. But I read about it, and boy, was it scary. So give me that hair.
I guess in that sense, there's a lot of what do you call it? I guess if you went to Guantanamo Bay, you could get you a whole.
I bet a lot of great Arab hair. At Guantanamo.
I mean, some of it would be it would be kind of a mix up to figure out whose you could take for actually being guilty. Because it's a real.
This is true. A lot of innocent. Folks
Yeah, it's
too,
a real.
so that's a
yeah,
minefield.
Yeah, it's
right.
it's a real mind fuck over
now
there.
we're like
yeah.
engaging in the Patriot Act, and I just there's text in the
I'll
Patriot
take care from John Stamos, but not a wrongly imprisoned man in Guantanamo.
A man's got to have a code. That just makes sense to me.
Man has a code. A man has a code. God, dude, Jesus.
But I wouldn't feel bad about Dzhokhar Tsarnaev.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
They'd probably
Yeah.
give you his hair if you asked hard enough. Go.
You think?
Yeah, if you went to Supermax and held your hands real hard together, dude, I think they'd probably give it to you. Say, please. You know that fella, that Chechnyan fella you got back there, what exploded all those people at one time? You just go shave his head real quick and give it to me, please. I'm itching. I need a head of hair, and he's not using
That's
it.
the thing, is it's a waste for
Thank
him.
you. You made all the arguments. He's not using it.
Anyone in prison, that's a waste of. When I see mugshots of guy, I'm like, what a waste.
Well, it's true
Give
that
me that hair deserves to be free.
it's true that when I would have guys in prison that I would represent and that had long hair, I would tell them like as soon as I saw them, say, "Hey, shave that off." And they'd be like, "Why?" And I'd be like, "Well, somebody's gonna make you their girlfriend pretty soon."
Right. It's not an advantage in,
Nah, it's
in prison. Excuse me.
Very much a disadvantage.
Right.
Very much a disadvantage. You
Right.
cut that bitch off as soon as you get in. I don't care if you're in 24 hours. Yeah.
It's not locks of love, it's locks of hate. Whatever. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
Take this hateful hair and I will wear it. Yes.
Exactly. This hair once belonged to a Nazi.
That would be so funny. You disappear for 2 months and come back with like Tsarnaev hair. I'm just like, wow, that looks great on him. Actually,
Exactly.
I think it would look really good.
I just got back from Colorado. Yeah.
Is that where the Supermax prison? Is that where he's at? Yeah.
They said, "Is that where it is? Is that where it is? That's it."
That's the exact address.
Exactly. Is that where it is? Is that where it is? Florence, Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Interesting. It's funny that you say that. Yeah.
right next to the Unabomber, right? Well,
Yeah.
he's dead now, but like another great head of hair on a criminal.
Yeah,
But
Kaczynski. Yeah, that was another one.
Kaczynski,
Yeah, it's a smart fella.
A waste.
Yeah,
Waste of
indeed.
hair.
Waste up a lot of things on that guy.
I know. I was gonna
don't
say,
know.
well, yeah, wasn't he real? Yeah, he was actually. He was a professor at
Yeah,
Harvard.
at Harvard in math. Like he was a really smart
Another guy
mathematician.
that should have gone on this podcast first.
I mean,
Could've
the
been
guy kind of committed a perfect crime. He got away with it for. If it wasn't for his snitch brother.
Could have been a friend of the pod, but we don't support domestic terrorism. No,
Also, we
thank
use
you.
technology, so he would have been, we're on the internet. You would have been like, "Fuck you guys!
Yeah,
I have a package for you."
He's like, God damn your videos and for mentioning, but thank you for mentioning me again, and for
My dad was a professor at William and Mary during the time the Unabomber was like sending letters to everybody,
Oh,
right?
shit,
and so
dude.
like one of his colleagues though like got this package one day that had all these like crazy labels on it, and he didn't know what the fuck it was, and so like they called the police and they brought the bomb squad, and they used a shotgun to detonate it. But when they opened the box, it was this suit he had ordered in like Hong Kong, and totally just like completely forgot he had ordered it. Got it custom tailored. It was a beautiful thing, and just he pulled it out, just shattered, like like completely full of shotgun shells. Like completely, which was I was like, that's pretty good. That's
Jesus
pretty good. Jason, do you have any lingering concerns about your crime? Are you feeling good about? We're going to get John Stamos there. We're going to have the Turkish surgeons there.
Yep.
It's going to be all about building the Fight Club, getting that roster developed. But I feel like we're
in good shape.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think so too.
You guys do good work.
Yeah.
try,
I mean, we'll reach out to the Olsons tomorrow for you. We'll get back to you about the update.
DM them.
Yeah. They'll get back to us.
Certainly, surely.
A year from now, our lives are going to look very different.
I'm going to look real different.
Yeah, you're going to
look very different.
I'm going to look real good.
Jason's just fighting women off. He's like, "Oh, this hair was a mistake."
I know, and it won't even. I don't think it'll be from the hair. I think we'll all have beautiful tans from Epstein Island. That's it. Yeah,
It's going to be good for our overall health. I'm going to be in a good mood. I mean, it's just,
That's going to be a hard sell to women. Do you want to come visit Epstein Island with me?
It's different now.
it's about hair.
Hair and fighting, not the other stuff.
Fishman Island.
Fishman Island. Christ,
I can't wait to go. It's going to be great.
Dude, hell yeah.
Well, Jason, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on tonight, man. Yeah, you got anything coming up that you want to plug, or
When does this come out?
you're coming out on Tuesday? Actually,
Yeah.
you're coming out. We were at the bottom of the barrel. We're like, gotta get this one out.
Yeah,
I am the bottom of the barrel.
Get somebody with nothing else going on, so we know we can film an episode.
Happy to be here. Tuesday, this week, December 11th, Popcorn Comedy at the Somerville Theater. Buy tickets, Peter Lou headlines, and then if you can't come to that one, in I believe January 22nd, I want to say, Tina Vermeil headlines. That'll be really good. So follow Popcorn Comedy Boston on Instagram.
Absolutely.
And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm right there at Jason Fishman.
All right, Jason Fishman.
A name everyone knows and respects.
Yeah. Popcorn Comedy getting a shout out from the Globe this
yes,
week,
that was
right?
cool.
Yeah,
Very
that's
cool
awesome,
stuff.
dude. That's
yeah,
awesome.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
Definitely go see it.
Yeah, definitely.
Great, man. Well, it's been awesome. So glad. Can't wait to see the Celebrity Fight Club. That's going to be excellent.
It
See
is.
that hair.
Thank you for coming on again, dude.
One day.
Thank you very
One
much.
day.
Of course.
All right. Well, I'm Joe.
And I'm Nate.
And this has been Perfect Crimes.